think when I was a kid, I enjoyed working in going down to my father's shop. He was a big woodworker, and playing with his tools, and it was always like forbidden fruit. I wasn't supposed to be there doing it. And he'd always know when I'd been there, because I hadn't put things back the right way. And it was funny, because my brothers had no interest in his tools and stuff. Just as a hobby, he built all the kitchen cabinets in the house I grew up in, and did all that kind of woodworking. And so he was always very handy. And my mother actually was a textile major in college, so she did sewing and stuff like that. So they were always doing things with their hands. So it's really not that far-fetched that I do a lot of stuff with my hands. Basically, the kind of jewelry that I want to do is called cold connections, where you're not soldering and putting things together with heat. It's using different kinds of fasteners to put things together, gluing things in different ways, using rivets. I like that idea of not using heat and things like that. So you're keeping it pretty low tech. And when you think about it, the materials are very humble too. So it's a nice way to keep humble materials with humble ways of dealing with them. I get my tins from a variety of sources. Great places to get them are like flea markets and secondhand stores. You can find really good things there. I don't like to use antique shops because then they get pricey. And then some of the tin is too precious. It's really too old, and I don't want to cut up something that's too nice. My friends give me a lot of tin. You know, I sort of become like the local can lady. People give me tins all the time, olive oil tins. I have a few restaurants in town that when they have gallon olive oil containers, they call me up and they send them up to me. I like the fact that I don't have to go somewhere for my studio. If I have an hour, I can pop down and work in my studio, whereas if you have one away from your home, which a lot of artists like to do because it sort of separates home and their workspace, I really like having it here and being able to go, and whenever I have time, go downstairs and work in my studio. I come down here Tuesdays and Thursdays after school and work about 4 to 7, have dinner, come back down and work more. And I really try to keep it pretty regimented. I definitely block everything else out when I'm doing my jewelry. It is a nice feeling. It's not quite a runner's high or something like that, but it's really a great feeling to be creating